So Landon's gonna have to tell you guys, we picked up their basketball jerseys tonight and they each chose their number. Ashton really wanted 45 for Donovan Mitchell, but there wasn't a 45. It's Thursday. We almost made it through the entire first week of the year. We were all on a great sleeping in schedule over Christmas break, staying up way too late every single night, which means that this week was a little bit of a rude awakening getting back on a schedule. But all the kids are back at their sports. Turin's playing basketball and soccer. He's now doing his PT every single day, like the orthopedic surgeon told him that he should start doing. Ava's back at dance. She's back at music. She's back at tumbling. The twins have started up their big basketball season with Dad as coach. Everyone's back to piano. Justin's back to work. It's a brand new year, a fresh slate, a fresh start, and I've been thinking a lot about New Year's resolutions and New Year's goals, and I know that that looks a little bit different for everybody, but for me this year, I have not written down one thing. I decided that wanting to improve and progress is something that I want to do all year long, and it doesn't make sense for me to write down a million things that I'm just going to feel overwhelmed by. I have goals and things that I'm working towards, absolutely, but I don't have a giant long list, which I have definitely done in years past. As you all know, we lost Justin's dad just a few months ago, and on Christmas Eve, we all stood around the grave and talked about all of the things that we loved about our dear Papa. And Justin's mom challenged all of us to choose one thing that we want to be more like Papa in the new year. So we definitely have been thinking about all the ways that we want to be better, all the ways that we want to be more like our dear Papa. There are so many things that I loved about Papa Bingham, but one of my very favorite things was how he saw life. He saw everything through rose-colored glasses. He was so happy, so joyful, and so positive. And that is one thing that I really want to focus on this year, because I think that life can be as depressing and sad or as happy and joyful as you make it. There are really hard things that we all go through all the time, but just like we talk about with our life in Holland, there are joyful things that you can find even on your hardest days. So I'm not saying it's not important to feel those really hard things, but I'm going to do my best to try to smile through the hard times and try to see the good on some of my hardest days, because I want to be more like Papa Bingham. Now that we're back from our trip and Christmas is over, we are in need of stocking up the fridge and the pantry. So I'm here at Costco. Ava's at dance. So I've got a little bit of time to walk the aisles of Costco and see what they've got. So I don't know if I'm just going to be grabbing a couple of things or if it's going to turn into a full-blown haul for you guys. Stay tuned. One thing I know about this time of year is that the comfier, the better. It's freezing cold outside. We all just want to be in sweats all day long. Found these Adidas sweatshirts with joggers to go with it. I got slightly different versions for Ashton and Landon, so the pants that go with that one. I think they're going to be thrilled about that. I actually just bought something for Ava that she loves. So comfy. It's actually the 32-degree brand that you usually get the stuff you wear underneath your clothes to stay warm out in the freezing cold, but it's a jogger set. So she wears it as just her regular outfit. Keeps her extra warm. It's actually really, really cute on her. I'm just checking out the Christmas leftover section because whatever's left over, they usually mark down quite a bit. Not that we need absolutely anything, but we are headed into birthday season. So just checking out what's left over here at my local Costco. Sadly, Ava is not doll and Barbie crazy, probably because 3 older brothers, but I'm dying because when I was a kid, Cabbage Patch was all the rage, and it's coming back. Look how stinking cute this zoo one is. I had a couple of Cabbage Patch dolls when I was a little girl, and they were so real to me. I lost one somewhere at a store one night. We looked and looked and looked, trying to find it. Never found that baby, and I cried for I don't even know how many weeks straight, because it was like I had lost my real baby. Another thing that seems to be all the rage right now are Squishmallows, and these are giant ones. Giant Squishmallows for $22.99. That seems like a really good deal. Sorry boys, there was nothing that you would want for your birthday. Got 11 more days to figure out something else. All right, I just got home. Ashton got invited last minute to a BYU basketball game. He was stoked out of his mind. He's there with a friend right now.
Please? Come on, please. Yes. Come on, shoot it. No, come on, shoot free. Oh, he missed. Shoot free. I want to see this. I want to see this.
So Landon's gonna have to tell you guys, we picked up their basketball jerseys tonight and they each chose their number. Ashton really wanted 45 for Donovan Mitchell, but there wasn't a 45. All right, Lando's here to tell you guys their official basketball numbers.
27 and 0.
So who's 27?
I'm 27, Ashton 0.
And 27 is like which player?
Rudy Gobert.
And 0 is?
Jordan Clarkson.
There you go.
Yeah.
Check.
Things I didn't know, by the way, everybody.
Home with this guy. So he's gonna help me with my Costco haul, show you guys what I found.
Every husband's dream, let's be honest, to talk about what grocery you bought at Costco on YouTube. Thank you for the honor. I really appreciate this.
You're very welcome. I didn't want you to feel left out today. In fact, I almost invited you. Could have been like a good date. So Turin actually took me to the grocery store the other day because he had a lot of ideas of food that we don't have in our house.
Oh. Really? I cannot wait.
So, the number one thing on his list that he actually hid when he got home, he hid the jerky from somebody behind the camera.
Time out. Peanut alert. Ooh, cool watch. Oh, thanks, Mickey. Thanks, Mickey. Okay.
So, Turin, Bingham.
Ooh, guys, I have this at the opinion office all the time. It is delicious.
I got all the jerkies.
Wow. Turbo, I got dibs on this one. You can't touch it.
He's gonna hide it from you.
Well, unless there's a fridge upstairs in his room.
Which there is.
There is.
Okay, so we got, Lobster Bisque. Never had this from Costco, but our family is a big fan of Lobster Bisque. Hoping it's gonna be a good one. Plus, if you're local, this was on coupon. This was a new one, organic Kung Pao chicken. Another easy dinner because all you have to do is heat it up. Looked yummy. Our family likes this kind of stuff.
Guys, I just want to interject here and just express how much fun I'm having. Back to what Lindsay was saying real quick.
Now I want to remind you of the New Year's resolution that I made, and I talked about at the beginning of the video, how I want to be more like Papa, which is finding joy in everything, like Costco hauls.
Yeah, and you know what? That's why I'm having so much fun.
Okay, we love these snacks. I've showed them to you a million times. I got these as well this time, cheese, fruit, and nut packs, because we love our little snacks. We love our little healthy grab-and-go snacks at our house. I want you to comment down below if you buy baby wipes when you have no babies at home.
Oh yeah, hello.
Because they are extremely convenient for multiple different situations. I have been into juicing. It's not just a January thing. I've actually been doing this for a while.
Wait a minute. You're taking steroids? Are you kidding me?
It's kind of a lot of effort to clean the juicers. That's the only hang up. But we've got celery, we've got cucumbers, and the rest of the stuff I already have. Okay, convenient and healthy fruit and vegetable pouches. Another one that we've never tried before, Thai coconut curry soup. Justin and I really love a soup from a local Thai place. Sometimes it makes us sick, so we're gonna try this one. This one comes highly recommended by the Bingham family. Super easy, all you do is heat it up. Very tasty. I got some men's body wash that makes you smell like a surfer, because secretly I've always wanted to marry a surfer.
What?
Did you really just say that?
Joking. 100% joking, YouTube. I've always wanted to marry a Justin Bingham. That's the honest
Well, in
truth.
theory, I can surf.
It's true.
Yeah. I'm no Kevin, though, that's for sure.
This was also on coupon. We love kombucha at our house. Well, Justin and I like it. It's a good probiotic, great for your gut. Also, I've talked about this before, but this is a great way when you don't have time to prep all the vegetables, have some easy grab and go. You'd be shocked how many times my kids have grabbed for this. Okay, on the menu for dinner tonight, we have... Get out of here. We've got teriyaki chicken. I found a marinade at Costco from a brand that's pure, good, organic ingredients, Kinder.
I also only eat local, organic produce.
Teriyaki marinade and sauce. So I used it as a marinade for the chicken today, and then Justin triggered it, and now I'm also using it to stir fry some vegetables. So I got some frozen Costco broccoli and some fresh Costco peppers. Cut them up. Turin actually cut up the peppers, and now we are stir frying them. We've got some rice in the rice cooker. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Leftover banana bars from last night. And yes, this is the second weeknight in a row where I made dinner. All right, you guys, we are doing some birthday planning over here. We have 11 days until Ashton and Landon turn 11.
We're getting old over here, people.
We are discussing options in the car on the way to school, throwing around different ideas of having a birthday party or just having a really fun day with one friend. Or in the past, we've done a night in Park City, a fun day out with mom and dad. So we're throwing around a lot of different ideas. They're winter babies, so they have all of the winter activities as options.
So, who knows? Could be another day in Park City, could be some skiing, a little TBD. I don't even know what they want for their birthday yet. Do we know?
We gotta figure that
Better
out.
figure that out.
But speaking of New Year's resolutions, we started doing something this year where every night at the dinner table, we discuss something about the scriptures that we're reading. This year, we are studying the Old Testament part of the scriptures. So we're just sharing something small at the dinner table, even if everyone's not here. I talked about how I didn't make a laundry list of goals this year. Mentally, for me, it was better to not
Overwhelm yourself.
But having said that, it's allowed me the freedom to make all of these changes and do all of these things without feeling the burden of it. It sounds weird, but it's just a mentality thing for me. So one of the main things that I want to change this year is I want to be more spiritual. Instead of listening to music, I want to listen to podcasts of the scriptures that we're reading. I want to pray more. In fact, I wanted to talk about this with all of you. Thank you for commenting down below. Thank you so much for your concern for my dad. I appreciate it so much. But I also have printed out all of the comments, all the things that you guys are going through that you asked for prayers for from our family. And what we're going to do is we are going to go down the list and pray for 3 or 4 or 5 of you guys in our prayer before we go to bed every single night. So thank you for giving us the opportunity to pray for you. So it's a new year, fresh slate. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Thanks for being a part of our family, our Life in Holland family. We love you guys. We're so grateful for all of you and the positivity that you bring to our lives.
Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow.